Fighting Rage looks very unassuming, and from the outside, appears to be just yet another beat-em up trying to emulate titles like Double Dragon, Streets of Rage, etc, etc. But where the game does innovate and elevate the design is definitely worthy of study and for action game developers to take notes on. So the story itself is typical, I guess, arcade 80s, 90s flair, as you play as one of three characters who must save the world from an evil rebellion of, I guess, all manner of mutant animal creatures. Each character has their own spray, different attack patterns, you get the picture. And as with the old beat-em-ups, you attack, you can run, and you can dodge out of the way. All that stuff is just basic affair. But where Fighting Rage elevates is in terms of your actual moveset. As you saw right there, you can chain attacks together, and you're able to also interrupt out of attacks or out being attacked via your special meter. That's that flashing blue bar or flashing blue circle you see in the upper left. At any time, I can go into a special move. Each character has two special moves, they have three. Whether you are standing and pressing the button, whether you are moving and pressing the button, or if you're in the air and pressing the special. And what this does is allows you to begin to do something that is very unheard of in the beat-em-up genre, and that is chain attacks together into combos. Typically in the beat-em-ups, you only have a standard punch, maybe a secondary attack, and that's it. And you're going to be repeating that again and again and again. In Fighting Rage, however, the game quickly becomes from just pressing the same punch button and how do I do as many badass attacks in a single pattern as possible. So you're able to knock enemies in the air, follow them up into the air, chain attacks, use your special button or special combo to either initiate a combo or to chain it into another combo, leading to some crazy maneuvers. One thing that you're not going to see in this video, because I didn't find this out until after the recording, is that every character also has an additional attack by pressing down up on the analog stick while they're attacking. For our friend Gal over here, she does like a spinning scissor kick into the air that chains enemies up, which once again can be comboed into additional moves. And what you just saw there, if you hit an enemy too many times once they're defeated, you overkill them into a orgy of destruction, which also means more bonus points for you. Besides that, Fighting Rage also features an extensive persistence system as well. Every time you die or you finish the game, you earn tokens, which are used to unlock additional modes, training, costumes, additional characters, all that other great stuff. The game also features multiple endings based on what path you take and what character you play as. So all in all, this is one of the most extensive beat-em-ups I've played, and probably one of the ones I've enjoyed the most. But with that said, we're going to switch over after a quick word to our Patreon backers and talk about kind of the few nitpicks or limitations I see with the game. Thank you to our Patreon backers, and if you'd like to continue this discussion on game design, check out our Discord channel, linked down below. Fighting Rage is definitely one of the most elevated takes on the beat-em-up genre I've played, but the downside is that even the most elevated version is still very much limited compared to a traditional action-based game. For those of you hoping that persistence systems would add in more gameplay-enriching content, such as new moves, combos, paths through the levels, stuff like that, the game doesn't have it. What you see is pretty much what you get with Fighting Rage. And the game does get a lot harder. This is footage from near the end of the game. I think this is the second to last level on hard difficulty, and these guys know what they're doing. And if you're hoping for the persistence to help you in terms of more lives, or similar to like a roguelike where elements will be added in like that, it's not in this game. Again, this is going to rely entirely on your skill, and for people who watched my video beating the final boss, it took a lot of takes to get that win. What's interesting is that despite how great the game is from a technical standpoint, I was really hoping for a little bit more in terms of level or obstacle diversity. The game Mother Russia Bleeds may not be as complicated in terms of combat compared to Fight and Rage, but I did like how each level had a different situation, such as a train where you had to avoid grenades, a boss fight where you had to knock them into a giant combine coming your way, things like that. Fight and Rage again just sticks with pure combat, and there is nothing wrong with that. So, with that said, we're going to begin to wrap it up here. If you're looking for probably one of the best beat-em-ups out there, definitely check this game out. Like I said, I don't think I played a beat-em-up that goes this far in terms of technical gameplay, and this is a game I think people should be studying, especially if you want to build your own beat-em-up or even an action-based title. Really, the only thing I would love to see them add besides a sequel would be online co-op, because this is one of those games that would be amazing, with two characters stringing combos together. But with that all said, we're going to wrap it up here for this video review. So thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to check out the game, it is going to be linked down below in the description. And come back for daily discussions on game design here and on game wisdom, where we examine the art and science of games. Until our next video, this has been Fight and Rage. If you're looking for another book about game design, be sure to check out my first title, 20 Essential Games to Study, out now. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoy things, be sure to do all the liking and subscribing that the kids are doing these days. Check out our Discord channel linked down below where we hang out and chat game design, and come back later tonight for our regular streamings. But that's it, and tune in for more great content here and on Game Wisdom, where we examine the art and science of games.